My name's Louis Pollaro, and I have the weakness of rescuing animals, and this is an animal that I rescued about 4.5 years ago. I usually don't keep the animals that I rescue, but this little doggy was very unique, and I ended up keeping her. But recently I came across a poor little kitty that was living in a building in downtown Denison, actually in the alcove of the building. And as I was driving by in my car, this was a day where it was 110 degrees outside. I saw this little clump of fur in the corner of the alcove, and I thought, oh, what is that? It looks like a cat. So anyway, I thought maybe it was alive. I wasn't sure. I always carry water in my car. And I went over across the street and placed it down and started pouring the water out into a cup. And she struggled over and started drinking out of the cup. So luckily she was alive, but have never seen an animal in this bad a shape. She literally looked like somebody had run a lawnmower over her. I went home and got some cat food, went back and started feeding the cat and started documenting the situation. Because I think if enough people can help the animals that are in situations like this, I think that the world is going to be a better place. So what you're getting ready to see here is a sequence of events that were videotaped of me rescuing this little cat that was dying out in plain sight. Now I've found some people that walked by. What do you guys think of the kitty?
I guess he's homeless.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in good shape, does he? No. Wouldn't you like to help a cat like that?
Yes.
All right, we're going to try and find a home for it. We're going to have a veterinarian's going to take a look at it on Wednesday. So it looks
sick.
Yeah, it does.
Sick.
It doesn't look well, does it? All right. Well, anyway, you guys wish the kitty luck, okay?
Good luck, kitty. Aloha.
Yeah, I could tell that it was really a sweet cat, not a feral cat. If it would have been a feral cat, there was no way I could have gotten near it. Feral animals, dogs, cats, there's nothing you can do about it. They'll just bolt. But anyway, I had to get her checked out because I have a cat at the house, and I didn't want to take a chance of it having a contagious disease because it was in pretty poor health, and I didn't want to jeopardize the other pets that I have at my house. Every night I would show up to feed the cat and make sure she had plenty of water and try to keep the ants out of her food. And at least give me time. It was giving me time to evaluate her in a sense, and also trying to set up an appointment with my veterinarian so that he could evaluate her health. Well, tomorrow's the day we're going to take the kitty in to the vet. And it seems to be doing much better. It's fully hydrated and looks like it's gained a little bit of weight. It's amazing what a little bit of food can do for an animal. It's getting around pretty good. Okay, we're out here with the kitty cat and Circe. So, what do you think about this cat? You think it's 15? Yeah. Do you really? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess it could look that old, but after Wednesday, it's not going to be here because we're going to take it to the vet, and they're gonna fix that cat. They're going to give it shots. They're going to wash it. They're going to get rid of all the fleas. Yeah, it's going to die if it just keeps staying out here. It's going to be 108 degrees out here tomorrow, and we'll find a home for it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, of course that's good.
The Lord bless you for this.
Well, thank you. Okay, we're going to try and rescue this little kitty. Not named yet. Not really good at filming myself. Hopefully this thing's on full wide. Anyway, I'm going to go see what I can do about rescuing this cat. Getting it to the vet. I was concerned about her. Yeah, she's still here. There she is. Hi, kitty. Hi there, kitty. Here we go. All right, we're off to the great adventure. go to the vet. I'm going to fix you up. I'm going to find you a home. You were in really just sorry shape, so it's always something very rewarding about rescuing an animal. This animal she's a survivor. She's been through a lot of stuff. Pulling in. Hopefully the doctor's in. He said he'd be back by 1:20. How you doing, Doc? I wanted to get your first impressions of the cat. I mean, there she is. You haven't seen this cat before.
Well, I hear her.
Are you going to need a helper?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Always. Hello there. Look familiar.
She's Homeless Kitty.
Mm-hmm. No name yet.
That's her name, Homeless Kitty.
Kitty. You got some issues with your skin, for sure.
There's one neglected cat.
She's got infected ears there. She's got a broken fang, a broken canine there. Upper right. She's a young adult.
Back here.
First order of business is to test her for the major contagious illnesses in cats, which is feline leukemia, feline immunodeficiency virus, or feline AIDS, if you will. We're also going to screen her for heartworms. Heartworms is a problem that really people more think is a problem in dogs, but it is seen in some cats, especially outdoor cats. So she's kind of a higher risk in the higher risk population of cats that might have that. We're going to do a complete blood count. We're going to check her her internal organs and get the sample for the heartworm test. We're going to take this from the external jugular vein. Shave a little spot here. So you can see the vein right there where it's standing up.
Good girl. Good girl. You did pretty good.
Now, is this a test you can do on premises?
Mm-hmm. There's the lab equipment is over there. She's getting ready to prepare the blood samples for analysis. Now we'll have the results back in about 10 or 15 minutes. And here we do most of the major profiles as far as their internal organ profile, check their liver and their kidneys, see if they're diabetic, those kinds of things, as well as the complete blood count, which will tell whether or not they're anemic, if they've got an elevated white count, if their platelets are messed up, those kinds of things that can guide us in a direction for a more proper diagnosis. We know she's got tapeworms because I can actually see them on the outside of her hair coat. You know, we may just have to wait for her to give us some. Sorry, huh? Yeah, she got a little brother.
You're not going anywhere. No, 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 no.
Basically, I think she's just a little malnourished. The tapeworms are causing some problem. But I'm most worried about infectious disease, meaning leukemia and feline AIDS. So that's what we're screening for now. We really hope that that's not the case.